appearances. I'm not actually a drug dealer. I don't want anyone coming up to me afterwards going, sort me out, geez, I'm not a copper. I've fallen for that before. I grew up on a council estate and raised by a single mum on benefits. And the benefits were she didn't mind us nicking things. So that was great. Giving instructions to my house was always embarrassing. Go past the burning tyres, chuck a left at a barking Rottweiler. If you see Junkie John, you've definitely gone too far. I noticed the difference between growing up working class and having middle class friends, especially around Christmas time. This one would get a bike, this one would get a computer, I'd get a stepdad. And they'd go, a stepdad for Christmas, that is rubbish. And I'm like, no, this one doesn't sell my toys for drugs. I am a single parent, and I've raised my kids on my own for the last 11 years. Don't you patronise me. Having kids, I mean, there's ups and there's downs. For example, that no one ever tells you that they can say some really horrible things and also some really funny things. I was dragged into the headmaster's office. The headmaster said, sit down, Mr. Smith. Your son has had an altercation with another child at school. And I'm thinking, God, she's going to judge me because I'm a man raising kids. She said, listen, this other child has threatened to beat your son up. And I'm thinking, yes, yes. It's his parents that have raised an animal. Mine's a fucking angel. However, this child had lost both his parents in a car crash a couple of months previous. And I'm thinking, God, what's he said? What's he done? She said, after threatening your son retaliated with, just because you're an orphan and have lost both your parents doesn't automatically qualify you as fucking Batman. She said, look, we know your son and he can be a bit of a joker. I said, well, you can't throw two Batman references at me and expect me not to take any notice. She said, look, they're fine now. They're absolutely fine. They're friends again. I feel like saying, you calling my son Two-Faced? I went with a slightly more childish, look, I know my son and I can assure you that he didn't mean it. I got him suspended for 3 days. I'm glad I didn't grow up with social media. People live their lives on there spouting Greek philosophy. Scaphoda by day, Aristotle by night. And one of the favourite things I ever see up there is one bloke puts up these memes and these quotes, and one of them said, a true man builds his empire on the bitterness of his enemies. Empire. I bought weed off this bloke in a little car park. Not even a Sainsbury's. Or when people tell the internet they love their kids, he's my angel, he's my soldier, I love him so much. Really? I heard you call him a prick the other day because he asked you for a Capri Sun. My favourite by far is a picture of a lion and a lioness, and the quote reads, a king only ever bows his head for his queen. I've never seen a queen throwing up and trying to take a piss in the back of an Uber, I'll be honest with you. I am heavily tattooed, and I don't like them because every tattoo now needs a story. And I have to lie when people ask me. They go, what do you get that for? And I go, I really like zebras. I don't know. And people who get tattoos of animals, that's always confused me because I guarantee you there is not an elephant out in Thailand that's got a tattoo of a student on a gap year tattooed on his upper thigh. I promise you there's no lion out there that's got a tattoo of a bloke down in a pint with an England top on, hey, tits out, tattooed on his neck, and 100% guaranteed there's not a butterfly out there that's got a tattoo of a fat council estate woman on its shoulder. That's my impression of a butterfly. What's that? That's my new ink. That's lovely, that, isn't it? Yeah, no. Yeah, no, it's a bit of you, that, yeah. Because although I'm a delicate, beautiful butterfly, my spirit human is a woman wearing pyjamas and smoking a spliff. I collected stepdads the same way that most kids collect Pokemon cards. No, it had its ups and its downs. If I ever heard, my dad could beat up your dad, I'd just pull out the Stella drinking hooligan stepdad card. Strengths, impervious to pain when drunk. Weaknesses, couldn't really hold down a full-time job. Special abilities, got quite stabby when backed into a corner. Listen, that's my time up here. I just want to say thank you very much, and if anyone needs me, I'll be at the bar later on.